Hey everyone, Jeff Pellizzaro here, and I've made this video today specifically for those of you golfers out there who would like this to be your breakthrough year. The year when you get your body to a place that's not only going to make your game better, but more importantly, keeps you on the course and competitive for years to come. So if that's you, please stop what you're doing right now and pay very close attention, because over the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. In this video, I'm going to show you what no golf instructor, playing partner, or analyst on the Golf Channel has ever told you about improving your game, and the shockingly simple formula that guarantees you're going to be more flexible, more motivated, hit the ball farther, and play better, more enjoyable golf. For those of us who have not met, again, my name is Jeff Pellizzaro. I'm a licensed physical therapist and golf fitness professional that's been working with golfers of every age and ability for nearly 10 years. I'm the host of the 18 Strong podcast, and along with my partner Ryan McMullen, we are the founders of 18 Strong, a golf, fitness, lifestyle, and publishing company with students around the world, including professional golfers, CEOs, fellow trainers, and guys who just love to play the game and want to be a stronger, healthier version of themselves. The podcast is one of the most popular in the golf world, featuring some incredible guests like Masters and British Open winner Zach Johnson, some of the top mental game coaches in the world, fitness and medical advisors to all the biggest names in golf like Jordan Spieth, Ricky Fowler, Jason Day, Henrik Stenson, and many more. You name them, and we've either had them on the show or we're working on getting them on the show. We've gotten over 150,000 views on our instructional YouTube videos, nearly 200,000 podcast downloads to date. We've got a best-selling book called The Golfer's Guide to a Bogey-Proof Workout, and we've had more downloads of our free instructional guides, videos, cheat sheets than I can even count. We've personally helped thousands of golfers achieve their goals, but you want to know something that's pretty interesting? Just one short year ago, we almost lost everything. It's true. I'm going to let Ryan tell you all about it.
Thanks, Jeff. It sounds crazy because we're just talking about the game of golf, but what me and my kids went through absolutely changed my life, and it made me rededicate myself to helping others as well as truly understanding the power of what we do here at 18 Strong. So this is actually a little bit hard to talk about, but about a year ago, my 7-year-old daughter Maeve and my 5-year-old son Murphy and I were on our annual family camping trip. The kids were already in the tent, and my Aunt Tammy and I were sitting around the campfire, and it was about 11 p.m., thinking to myself, there's going to come a day that my kids aren't going to want to do this with me. I headed right for our tent. So I got into the tent with my kids, laid between them. We read a short book, and then we shut it down. And not 10 minutes later, all hell broke loose. All of a sudden, something came crashing out of the sky and crushed our tent. And turns out that a large tree limb had broken off about 50 feet in the air and landed on us. At first, all I remember is getting hit in the stomach like somebody had dropped a bowling ball on me. My kids were screaming and scared to death as I checked them for injuries, and miraculously, neither of them had a scratch on them. Luckily, my body was just thick enough that the limb only hit me and protected their skinny little bodies. Now, as you can probably guess, I was a bit injured, so I put Maeve and Murphy in our car, I packed nothing, and my cousin Alex drove us the hour and 20 minutes back to St. Louis. And when we got back, I explained to my wife Kendra what had happened, and she immediately drove me to the emergency room. And when we got there, the doctors explained that I had internal bleeding and was going to need surgery right away. And after it was all said and done, they had to close 6 blood vessels, and I had 7 external and 20 internal stitches, but somehow I had made it. And if you've ever had an injury to your abdomen or your core, you don't realize you use it for everything, especially your golf swing. I mean, I literally could not open a door, take a step up into Kendra's Chevy Tahoe, or anything core-related without terrible, terrible pain. Now, I had always believed in what we did to help the golfers in our community, but until I had to start from zero and build myself from the ground up like a baby learning to walk for the first time, I never really understood the true power of our system. So following the accident, honestly, I felt a little depressed at the realization that even though somehow I did, I can't always protect my kids from this dangerous world in which we live. And in truth, I had pretty much given up on golf or anything athletic and couldn't even imagine swinging a club again. It wasn't until one day that I stopped feeling sorry for myself that I realized the solution is right in front of me. To get out of this funk, I'm going to dig in, learn everything there is to know, and do whatever it takes to make myself the poster child for golf and fitness training. So with Jeff, who also happens to be a physical therapist, personal trainer, and has a bunch of other important letters behind his name by my side, he shared with me what is an almost laughably simple formula to not only get me rehabilitated, but also make me a better golfer in the process. So Why do I tell you this story? And what does all this have to do with you? Everything. Together, Jeff and I have been to the brink and back. I may have been out of commission for 6 months, but we've come back with more golf and fitness knowledge, skills, and experience than we've ever had before. And with all that inspiration, we decided to do something we've been thinking about for quite a while. Personally coaching a new group of golfers who are ready to have their breakthrough. I'm going to let Jeff give you the details.
Ryan said it himself. We want to make sure that this is the year their game and their life goes to the next level, and we keep them on the course for years to come. But the question we asked ourselves was how? We wanted to teach a new group of golfers everything we knew about using fitness and a healthy lifestyle to improve their games, from getting more flexible, to hitting the ball further, to increasing stamina on the course, to finally ending the confusion of so much contradictory advice out there. But most coaches with our level of success charge thousands and thousands per month, and I know because that's what our coaches charge. Other coaching programs are less expensive, but there's no interaction. The coach creates the lessons and the student consumes them, but if you had a question or were stuck and needed some help, there's never any real interaction, unless you're paying thousands of dollars per month for the expert's time. If we were going to commit to mentoring a group of students, we wanted things to be different. We wanted to be priced so low that anyone, and I mean anyone, could afford to participate. And we wanted it to be interactive, so we could get to know you, you could get to know us, and everyone would have an opportunity to interact with us personally. So we could help them move through their sticking point, which is the key to making your breakthrough, by the way. Over the past year, we've helped golfers like Paul change their fitness level and take their games to the next level. Paul's a 73-year-old, still actively runs a very successful business, loves playing golf, but over the years, he's noticed that his flexibility, strength, and stamina on the course had gone down the tube. After working with him, he's gone from topping out his driver swing at 86 miles per hour with every ounce of effort he had, to now regularly hitting the upper 90s with much more balance and consistency. That's over 10 miles an hour, or an extra 20 or 30 yards on your drive. Paul goes on several golf trips a year, one of which he plays 144 holes in 5 days. Not only is he out driving all of his buddies by a mile, but he recently said to me, "Jeff, I need to get younger friends. Even the guys in their 50s and 60s can't keep up with me on these trips." Well, during this process, we noticed that one thing made all the difference in the world between those who flounder for weeks or months of indecision and inaction and the incredibly fast success students like Paul have had. While the content we provided them was vital, it was the ability to ask us questions when they hit a sticking point that made all the difference. We'd talk or email for 10 minutes, I'd tell them what to do, they'd go do it, and boom, results. So with all this in mind, we actually launched the first virtual coaching program we've ever offered, and it's completely different than anything else you've ever seen. First and foremost, our students get unprecedented access to us on a daily basis. If you need help with your flexibility, we'll be there to help you get there. If you need help with rotation on a specific body part, like your hips, your shoulders, and back, we'll show you how to fix it. If you've had an injury or back problems, we'll be there to guide you. Within our legal limits, of course. Sorry, of course I have to throw that in there. You know how those lawyers are. And I apologize if you're a lawyer. If you want us to review and critique your form when exercising, we're going to do that as well. And we're going to record the entire process for everyone to watch and learn. If you want me to show you the exact workout and nutritional routine that allowed Ryan to start playing the best golf of his life and lose over 15 pounds, I'll gladly give you a copy so you can model it for yourself. If you need help with your distance, we'll be there to show you exactly what you need. And with the set of new videos we put together just for the members of this group, you'll find out exactly how to evaluate yourself for flexibility limitations. And we'll help you create your own corrective exercise program that's just for you personally, so you can finally break through some of those barriers in your swing. From lifting your first weight to increasing your swing 10 miles per hour to getting you more flexible and shooting lower scores, we'll guide you on your journey. Now, this is very important and another incredibly unique aspect to this coaching program that you're not going to find anywhere else. In addition, we're also going to provide you with a community of like-minded golfers. There's a number of people in this industry who can help you become a better golfer, but no one can provide you with a support group to keep you motivated and accountable. Should you spend your time stretching? Should you spend your time at the range, at the gym? Where should you start? Everyone's a little different in how they learn, how they progress, and how they achieve their goals. We provide the roadmap and eliminate the clutter, but everyone will find detours along the way. We don't want you to ever quit because you're stuck or you're confused. Many have walked the path before you, so we've seen it all and can get you past any obstacle. Having a support group is critical to your long-term success. In fact, that's the biggest reason why we're doing this. I hear all the time, it'd be great to be a part of a group of people who all had the same goals and challenges. Well, now we have it. Have you ever heard of CrossFit? It's a chain of workout facilities around the world that center around high-intensity classes and Olympic-style weightlifting. The program itself is highly debated, but what I do know and can't be argued with is that their support community, or their tribe as it's known, is the best around. And that support community is the primary reason that so many people not only love, but have seen amazing transformations with CrossFit. And that's exactly what we have here, a community of like-minded golfers that want to be strong, fit, healthy, and play better golf, all supporting each other, pushing each other, and helping each other reach those goals. When it comes to golf and fitness, I've had to go out and find a lot of the answers for myself and my clients. So have all of our coaches. Combine this with a community of dedicated, fitness-minded golfers like you, and we have a recipe to break through some major barriers in your game. So what is your goal? What do you want to see happen to your body, your game, your life in the next 3, 6, or 12 months? We've spent the last 2+ years building one of the greatest online golf communities and resources that's known as 18 Strong. Devoted to creating and finding what really works and how to simplify it for you. We've learned a lot of lessons the hard way, but we've also had some very big wins, especially following Ryan's accident. What if I could show you how to gain 10 or 15 yards on your drive in 15 minutes and introduce you to people who have personally seen those results? Well, we're going to share that with you as well. The bottom line is that whatever might be preventing you from getting the results you want will be addressed by me personally and by our entire community, which is another unique aspect to this project. Instead of running this coaching program through a standard membership website, we've all heard the old acronym for TEAM, which is Together Everyone Achieves More. Well, that's 100% true, and we're going to take full advantage of that. We have decided to use Facebook. Why Facebook? Because it's going to allow you, me, Ryan, and our entire coaching team to connect, chat, and share our experiences in an unprecedented way. We get to see your faces, and we all get to know each other on a very personal level, which isn't possible anywhere else. We're going to work as a team. We're going to learn as a team, and we're going to become bogey-proof as a team. So no matter what stage you're at with your game or your life, you're going to have the help and support of not just me, not just Ryan and our coaching team, but every other member of this community. And speaking of community, in order to have one, there needs to be a common mission and value set shared by the members. So when we sat down and really thought about the common thread and goal that every single one of us shares, it was this: a love and enjoyment for the game of golf and fitness, and a desire to get better and have more fun doing it. It doesn't matter if you shoot 120 or 65, or if you're 45 or 75 years old. If you really get down to the core of why we're all here pursuing our ambitions, it's because we're physical athletes who love golf and we want to get better. So that will be our mission. That's our motto. And the name of our group, the Bogey Proof Lifestyle. So why Bogey Proof Lifestyle? Because there's no magic shortcuts in golf, fitness, life. So we knew it was important to have a name that reflected our mission. And that brings me to what might be the most exciting and unique and entertaining part of this whole project. While polished, high production quality content is great, I believe people would rather have a more informal yet interactive environment where the value doesn't just come from the content, but from a shared experience. So we're going to bring you into our world in a way that's never been done before. We're going to take you behind the scenes as we work with clients and show you exactly what we're doing and why. I'm going to walk you through the thought process when creating a training program and show you some basic strategies so you'll never have to just wing it when you're in the gym again. We'll also help you create some structure and efficiency in your schedule so you can balance your work, your family, playing, training, practicing, and all this without getting a divorce. And we're going to take you on our adventures. What if you could ride around with us for a round at your favorite golf course? Pull up a chair at my kitchen table or sit around the campfire and talk about golf and fitness. Well, we're going to do all that starting with the very first video that's waiting for you in the Facebook group library right now. In that video, we're going to show you how to increase your distance by 5 to 15 yards in just 5 minutes. Why? Because we want you to have a quick win. If you don't put your trust in us, then nothing else we talk about is going to matter. Not only that, we're also going to take you on some adventures like these. Here's us on a couple trips last year, including the day I spent with Jordan Spieth at Amped Golf Fitness in Dallas, Texas. It's not a bad looking t-shirt, is it? Now, one thing I do want to mention is that seeing Ryan and so many of my clients and members of the 18 Strong community have success is amazing. But this brings up one of my biggest pet peeves. I find it disappointing when a successful person who's a coach or a mentor just talks about the wins and fails to talk about all the challenges that both they personally and their clients experience in order to achieve that success. Sure, we got Ryan back on the course and he's in the best shape of his life, but it came as a result of one of the biggest challenges he's ever experienced. I personally have struggled with things like injuries, brutal back pain, poor nutrition, etc., that all took me years to figure out. So I understand how confusing and frustrating it all can be. And we want to share all these lessons learned with you. So when you run into that brick wall, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like the results you want just never come, we want you to know that we've had to deal with an unbelievable amount of challenges as well. We want to teach you how to move past these problems and keep going, because that's when you experience your biggest moments of triumph and learning. More than anything else, we want to be there for you. Every one of us is at a different stage in our life and game, and we all deal with different challenges. And while I don't know where you are at this moment because we haven't spoken yet, I do know that we've had clients who've been there before, and we've figured out those solutions. Age might be catching up to you, but I want this year to be a banner year both as far as your health and on the course. To be the year when you make your biggest breakthrough that changes your game and your life forever. So seize this extremely rare opportunity and let us help you get there. And that brings me to the final groundbreaking aspect to the opportunity you have in front of you today, which is the price of admission. I think it's fair to say that we could charge a substantial amount of money to join this group. And when you consider what you're getting, unprecedented access to some of the best golf trainers in the world on a daily basis in a Facebook group, access to some amazing coaches like the ones pictured here, they're all going to be part of the Facebook group where our sole purpose is to answer your questions and help you conquer whatever challenge is holding you back. For those of you who know us, this is the very first time and only time we've ever offered anything like this. You'll be part of our like-minded community who's there to support you and your goals. So even though golf is an individual sport, you are not in it by yourself. You'll have the opportunity to have our team critique your programs. You'll get to see us work one-on-one with clients. Heck, we love when clients send us videos shot on their phones to evaluate and correct whatever problems they're having. And you'll get to be part of our golf world and incredible adventures we have planned, like visiting some of the top golf fitness and practice facilities across the nation and meeting up with some of the biggest names in golf to pick their brains. We're going to take you on trips to visit Jordan Spieth's strength and conditioning coach, Zach Johnson, Ricky Fowler, and Jason Duffner's chiropractor, Shane Lowry's team, Martin Chuck, Don Saladino, and many, many more. Normally, such a high level of personal access comes with an equally high price tag. For example, our coaches can charge thousands of dollars per month for just a couple of hours of their time, and you'd most likely have to fly to see them. So here's the deal. This project and our 12-month commitment to you isn't about the money for us. We're offering to coach you because this model gives us time leverage, and we know it will give us the chance to change thousands of golfers' lives this year. So if you want to become a part of this group, an official member of Team Bogey Proof Lifestyle, it isn't going to cost you $5,000 a month or even $500 a month. You can have me and our team as your coaches every day for the next 12 months for just $37 a month, which is just a little more than $1 per day, and that's it. There's no upsells, nothing else to buy, which means every single person watching this can afford to participate. And you can join right now for just $1. Hang out for an entire week, and if you love the experience, do nothing. And you'll be billed $37 a month for as long as you'd like to stay. If you decide it's not right for you for any reason at all, whether it's next week or 6 months from now, just send an email to support@18strong.com and you'll never be billed again. But before you sign up, there are 2 conditions. First, this is a supportive group environment for learning, created to help you reach your goals faster. If you're disrespectful to any members or bring a negative attitude, you will not be allowed to continue in the group. As frustrating as it can be, golf is supposed to be fun. Our group is also a lot of fun, so any Debbie Downers will kindly be asked to move along. As for the second condition, well, that has to do with admission. If you want to join, you have to do it now because we're going to be closing the doors to new students once we hit capacity. Oh, and one last thing. Remember that best-selling book I told you about? Arguably the most valuable content we've ever created that will immediately give you the step-by-step blueprint for everything we do with our clients to change your life and game, including a 4-week training program with videos of each exercise and many other resources. Basically the blueprint for getting Ryan from the hospital bed to his best golf and fitness. Well, I'm going to give you access to that for free as a bonus when you join today. And in addition to our best-selling book, The Golfer's Guide to a Bogey-Proof Workout, we're going to give you access to every cheat sheet and video series we've created up to this point. This includes our 18-strong flexibility guide videos featuring Coach Caitlin Sharpless, which is the roadmap for improving your flexibility in all areas to create a great golf swing. You're also going to receive a copy of our ebook, How to Add 5 Yards in Less Than 5 Minutes, which speaks for itself, but is a quick and easy read with the accompanying videos for the exact routine you can use to drastically increase your distance in just minutes. And on top of that, if you're confused about how to eat both on and off the course, you're also going to get your own copy of the 18-strong nutritional guide, which includes a video of me in my kitchen showing you exactly what you should be eating and bringing with you on the course. Now, if you decide that the bogey-proof lifestyle isn't for you, guess what? You can keep all of those bonuses as a thank you, just for giving us a try. So, let's do this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it will soon be gone. So click the link below right now for just $1, and let's make this your breakthrough year. It's time to get started, so I'll see you on the inside.